Hi guys, Miss Dragon here, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. So today we are going to be doing the Emerald Graves, but before we do that, I realized while I was editing that I missed a mosaic in the western approach in the well underneath Griffin Wing Keep, and a note over by the library place or whatever, where we cleaned out some Venatori. I think it was Venatori. So, we're gonna do that quick, and then we'll head into the Emerald Graves.
There's an elven artifact nearby.
There's an elven artifact nearby. What? Solus says there's an elven artifact nearby. Alright, so here's the mosaic piece. Where's this elven artifact? Solus, what are you talking about? I don't know. Hey, I found a note. Note of slight jealousy. Lucius, you are the luckiest bastard I ever met. Who did you bribe to get sent back to the keep? I'm stuck watching over the crazy Templars. And have you seen them glowing and growing all kinds of things? Put in a good word for me with Service, would you? Just see if he can get me a post that's not full of monstrous lunatics. Cassius. Oh, I found it. I found the... Okay, well...
Excellent. The wards are functioning again.
Yes. And I found a shard. Okay, well, oh. I guess I could have climbed up here. I just jumped down from there. But that's cool. So let's go get that note by the library or whatever. Alright, here it is. Manifest. Second shipment of artifacts for Griffin Wing Keep. 3 staves. Properties unknown. 1 vessel for bloodletting, 6 damaged tomes of varying degrees of legibility, remains of a Lyrium sensor. Delivered to the keep at once, service will see the more functional items passed on to Calpurnia. Alright, so I think we're good for now. We can do more Western Approach stuff another time. But we're gonna head over to the Emerald Graves now.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Hope you've got your comfortable boots on. The scouts have seen a number of fade rifts all over the forest. We've located this mysterious Fairbanks. He won't share his information with anyone but you. He and his men are camped out at Watcher's Reach, on the path ahead. From what we can tell, they're refugees from the war. Peasants, mostly.
Alright, tell me about Fairbanks.
Tell me everything you know about Fairbanks.
We don't know much about him. He appeared after the Civil War started, helping people fleeing from the destruction. Fairbanks is likely not his real name.
Shocking. Anything about the area?
Do you know anything else about the region?
They call this place the Emerald Graves. Legend says that a tree grows here for every elven knight of Halam Sharal who perished in its defense. Makes you sad, doesn't it?
We are the last Elven.
We are the last Elven. Never again shall we submit.
Oh, I'm sorry, Inquisitor. I spoke thoughtlessly.
Oh, good. I'll be going then.
Thank you for the information. I'll head out.
One other thing. You've tangled with the Freemen of the Dales before. They have a presence here. Watch your back, Inquisitor.
All right. Thanks for the warning. So we are going to visit Fairbanks first, then there's a manor that we need to hit up, and then we're gonna go collect our smuggler letters. So... Knight's Guardian. Traveling through the Emerald Graves in the Dales, one will see dozens of carven stone wolves. The Dalish call these the Knight's Guardians. In the days of Elven Halam Sharal, wolf companions walked alongside Emerald Knights, never leaving the side of their chosen knight. Wolf and elf would fight together, eat together, and when the knights slept, wolves would guard them. The statues were erected in memory of their unbreakable bond. An excerpt from In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genetivi. Okay, so if we just head out of camp, Fairbanks' little refugee camp isn't too far out, so we may as well visit him first. Then there's a manor just a little ways away from that. We can go check that out. There's some red Templars, I believe, hanging out in there. so we can clear that out. And then we can just wander around looking for the smuggler's letters. I think Cassandra has a quest here, which is why I brought her. I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure she does. It's a bit farther north though, but need to move up. Okay, maybe not.
More Freemen.
This is where they're strongest.
Alright, so yeah. If we head down this way, we'll find Fairbanks and his men.
Fairbanks is expecting you at the camp.
Indeed he is. So Fairbanks is just right here. Before I talk to him, I just have to go collect a landmark, which is all the way up top. We have to do a bit of climbing so we can reach it. Watcher. I don't know who first called this place Watcher's Canyon. I know it's named for the strange hooded figure overlooking the ravine. No one knows who he is. People in these parts always refer to him as the Watcher. He must have had an elven name. Perhaps he was one of their gods. None of the elves here can tell me. I don't think they even know anymore. In this cave, Watcher's reach? Well, he's reaching down into it, isn't he? Maybe with him guarding us, we'll survive this war. From Fairbanks' journal. Alright, Fairbanks. Let's chat.
It is an honor to meet the Herald of Andraste.
Thank you.
You're too kind.
As much as I admire you, however, I did not reach out to the Inquisition just for this. As my missive stated, we can help each other. You have encountered the Freemen. Aggressive bastards, no? They've killed a dozen of my people. We've tried to fight, but we cannot match their strength. You can. Why should you care about this, you ask? Because the Freemen are colluding with your enemy.
My enemy?
Which enemy do you mean?
The rogue Templars. I've seen them through the woods, heading for the Freemen bases, leaving with crates. Destroy the Freemen, and they'll lead you straight to the Red Templars. This I promise.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll look into this, Fairbanks.
All my information about the Freemen is right here, in our camp. Help us. And everything I know about the Dales, about these woods, I will share with the Inquisition.
Awesome sauce.
Inquisitor.
Let's investigate, Freemen of the Dales.
Who are these Freemen of the Dales?
Most are deserters from the war, tired of fighting and dying for a cause in which they have no stake. But recently, the Freemen have organized, started attacking anyone and everyone. Their new leaders are driving them to take the Dales for themselves.
Tell me about the Civil War.
What is your opinion of the Civil War?
When I quarrel with my cousin, wine is spilled. Perhaps someone loses a tooth. When Celine feuds with hers, a country is torn apart. Does it matter to a farmer or a woodsman who reigns in Val Royaux? Yet they suffer. We're all weary, Inquisitor.
Tell me about this camp.
Tell me about your people.
Simple people. Most have lost family. All have lost their homes. I found a few, helped them, found this cave for shelter. Word spread and more came. We just want to survive.
Goodbye.
I need to be going.
Good day then.
Alright, let's go search his camp. Difficult announcement. I'm sorry to tell you of the lives we have lost. Gertrude, Shavine, Devon, and Jackie were taken by Sister Costo's men while hunting. They are dead. I pray the Maker have mercy on their souls. The Freemen are preparing for something, stocking up on supplies and men. Patrols range further each day. Be careful where you go. When you forage, keep close by. To prevent more deaths, we must look out for each other. Soldiers among us have volunteered to guard and patrol Watcher's Reach, so the rest of you stay safe. With heavy heart, your friend and protector, Fairbanks.
I don't think they knew.
A torn page. Needed more outfruit, so I went with him to the grove by that strange rock on the road that looks like a grumpy old woman smoking a pipe. 3 men were there. They didn't see us at first, but Grier stepped on a twig. I didn't think that happened in real life, only in stories. That damn twig. I barely got away. Didn't like having to tell Fairbanks we lost the herbalist. Shit. They're going to kill us all one by one. So this, we have to go back the way we came, and there will be a little glyph on the wall. I'll grab that after we're done investigating here. See anything here?
I can't believe he's making us hide out here.
This map of Watcher's Pass.
I can't believe they're gone.
Okay, I guess I'm talking to
Just
Clara
like
first. Yes. Wolf Falls. Even with countless gallons of water rushing down over it for centuries, the wolf statue remains intact. Magic, perhaps? From Fairbanks' journal.
We shall see.
Battleground State. It seems a bitter twist of fate to discover that half of Thetis does not consider my homeland a nation at all. Canary maps depict the island as part of their territory, without any ambiguousness to the claim. I can only assume this is because all islands within the Borg Ocean naturally fall under their jurisdiction. The Tevinter maps, meanwhile, still proudly show the entire island as part of the Imperium, even though Imperial control outside of small pockets is little more than fiction and changes whenever the Canary return their attention to the area. Imperial reports speak of fog warriors as if we are beasts, little better than darkspawn or dragons. Dangerous element of the wilderness, best avoided or eliminated, but ultimately of no consequence. It angers me to read these things. Ours is a land that has been shaped by war as no other. Long ago the Imperium came, and after centuries of trying and failing to turn us into compliant Imperial citizens, the Canary came instead. They conquered Saharan and attempted to convert us. Neither side succeeded in taking our freedom, and though battle after bloody battle have ground our ancient halls of wisdom practically to dust, we still dream of the land that was. The fog dancers who travel with each band of warriors regale them with the legends of old and keep the songs of our people alive. They say that the griffins of the Grey Wardens came from Saharan. They tell us of the ancient curse of Nahar that brought the fog, and the promise that will one day lift it. They speak of the march of 4 winds, of the lost people who fled to the northern islands, and the great heroes who learned at the feet of elves. Are the old tales true? We may never know. All that remains of the land Saharan once was is gone. But I know we will make them true someday. From a Land of Fog by Brother Asher Val.
Oh my.
Okay, so that's it for Fairbanks Camp. Let's go grab that glyph, and then we're going to head up to that manor. Now here's the glyph, Master Lightning Rune. And now we are going to head... it is... somewhere in this area, I think. So we're going to head over this way.
Keep your hands and weapons to yourself.
Villa Morel. Here we are. So we have a couple things to do in this place. We have to clear out the outside, and then we'll enter into the villa itself. And
I like being out in the forests. It's peaceful.
indeed. Well, I need you to open this though. Yeah, we'll go inside and clear out the inside of the villa, and that'll complete that quest. Get rid of some of the Red Templars and stuff. Some of their leaders, too. Duheim's notes. The shipments are prepared, and once again the rats from Watcher's Reach are getting in my way. One woman got far enough into my camp to look in the crates. Scrounging for food, no doubt. Sneaky little peasants. Perhaps traps next time? Oh boy. Alright. And... head on over. Oh, hi. Greetings. I've come to take your lives. Then we got a big boy over there and a bunch of little guys.
We should get behind him!
Why do I have like 3 of them? Oh, good. Where'd I died. I died. Liz. Come here for a second. Whoops. Wait, what? Did Cole just die? Oh. Do you not have any healing? Oh, he just died again. Okay, well. Okay. Ah, come on, dude. All right, well, that was...
won't be able to hurt anyone again.
Yeah. Okay, well, I got the key. The betrayer, even Mafrith, the betrayer, had a part to play. Who are we to say elves do not? From a sermon given by Sister Amity at the conclusion of the Exalted March of the Dales. Duheim's notes. August has made progress in the Exalted Plains. We are together in this, but Maker's Breath, how that irks me. That weapon, or whatever secret is hidden in those glyphs, is mine by rights. Maleficent trusts me most. Bah, he won't have it. Not while I live. Well, aren't we a little greedy? Arden Hightown, Chapter 9 by Varric Tethras. Donan Bernakovic was running out of leads to chase. He only had 2 weeks left until retirement. Just 2 weeks to find the man who'd murdered a magistrate and Hightown nobleman, if Captain Hindelin didn't kick him from the ranks first. The dock stank of piss and rotting fish, as foul as the men and women who worked there. But that was where Donnan had to go, to find the raider captain Belladonna, who had broken into the Comte de Favre's home. The Dragon's Jewels was a big boat. She liked big boats. The pointy bits towered majestically over the water. That roundish wooden part seemed like it could crush Armidas beneath its shit. I don't know, wood. It was the greatest boat in the history of boats. But even from the dock, Donnan knew something was wrong. He ran up the gangplank to find a dead sailor on the deck and a blood trail leading down into the hold. Donnan drew his sword and followed. His eyes still hadn't adjusted to the dimness of the lower decks when he tripped over a second dead sailor, stabbed in the gut, and left where he'd fallen. The body was still warm. The ship creaked with every swell of the waves. Donnan held his breath and crept deeper into the hold. He barely deflected the blade in time. Steel rang against steel. Donnan parried a second blow, still half blind in the low light. Third swing got past his guard and left a wicked slash in his forearm. "Nobody attacks my crew, you flaming pile of dog shit," the attacker swore, and Donnan recognized her voice. "Hold! Kirkwall City Guard," he shouted, barely bringing his blade up in time. "You again!" Donnan's eyes finally began to adjust, and he could make out Captain Belladonna. She was clutching her ribs with her right hand, a dagger in her left, and was covered in enough blood that Donnan was sure it wasn't all hers. She glowered at him. Could have used a guard not 5 minutes ago, useless as ever. She grudgingly lowered her weapon. Donnan sheathed his sword. "Who did this?" "Don't know. Didn't care to ask," she sniffed. "Bastard killed 2 of my men before I cut off his hand and he bolted." She waved indifferently toward the rear of the hold. "It's over there somewhere." "Did he take the comp's shipment?" Donnan asked. "No, if that's what this was about, you can have it." She limped over to a trunk and removed a bundle of cloth tied with twine. She threw it at Donnan's feet. "Good riddance." I think that's everything outside. So now we're going to head into the villa and clear it out. Here we go. Into the villa.
The Freemen's leader should be holed up here. This place has seen better days.
These men are thugs. What do you expect?
Okay, so I guess it's all Freemen. I don't know why I thought there were Red Templars here, but... oh well. So, let's clean up this place, shall we?
I haven't heard anything from the plane, have you?
No, nothing recent.
They're all dead. Pages from Lord Morel's journal, the journal of one of the villa's former owners. The current occupants tossed it aside. Artem is the very soul of discretion. I could have a Templar to dinner, and they would be none of wiser. If the Templars haven't gone off to do Maker knows what, I might try it. Valerie complains, but the Empress herself is such an advisor. Why not me? His services are useful, and no one could better ensure our security. No matter. The distractions of the city will ease her mind soon enough. We're gonna clean out the outside. Oh.
We should search the area.
Yep, got it. And then we
The
will
key. There's a
work.
rune inscribed on it, or part of one.
And then we'll work our way to the middle and then to the top. Sexuality in Thetis. What I find most interesting is that despite the lack of open discussion on matters of human sexuality, there's commonality to be found on the subject in all Andrastian lands. Typically, one's sexual habits are considered natural and separate from matters of procreation, and only among the nobility, where procreation involves issues of inheritance and the union of powerful families, is it considered of vital importance. Yet, even there, a noble who has done their duty to the family might be allowed to pursue their own sexual interests without raising eyebrows. The view on indulging lust with a member of the same gender varies from land to land. In Orlais, it is considered a quirk of character and nothing more. In Ferelden, it is a matter of scandal if done indiscreetly, but otherwise nothing noteworthy. In Tevinter, it is considered selfish and deviant behavior among nobles, but actively encouraged with favored slaves. Nowhere is it forbidden, and sex of any kind is only considered worthy of judgment when taken to awful excess or performed in the public eye. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitivi. Yeah, public sex is usually frowned upon. Just, saying. Lady Morel's diary. The diary of one of the villa's former owners. The current occupants tossed it roughly aside. All this fuss over Gaspard and Celine, the talk was amusing enough. Now we hear of conflicts between the Imperial Army and the soldiers supporting that usurper. The thought of them coming here is frightful. Mother is right. Our most fashionable acquaintances will summer in the city. We should do the same. Raymond is stubborn, of course. All his little tricks and trinkets are here. I indulge his eccentricities, mostly to annoy Mother, but we cannot have everything sent to Val Royeaux on such short notice. He does insist we keep Artem on. He refuses to do without the man's services. I suppose he views Artem as another piece of his collection. Still, such devotion to a servant. Oh, blasphemous. Well, I believe that's everything on this half, so we're going to move on to the other half.
When did they arrive?
A few hours ago. He's talking with them now.
Hello. They didn't stand a chance. Maleficent's journals. Maleficent kept several journals. This one spans the time Maleficent spent as a sergeant in the Imperial Army. I see Laurent's death in my mind all the time. The man who killed her, one of the usurper's soldiers, was familiar. I wouldn't be surprised if I once shared a drink with him. Isn't that how it is now? Brother against brother. The priests tell me to remember Laurent's life, not her death. So I try to recall years past. The countless times she saved me. The day we first met, when I was a young recruit who almost pissed himself at her barked orders. Because of her, I learned discipline and control. She instilled in me pride in what we did. She taught me how to use a sword. More importantly, she taught me how to keep it sheathed. She was fearless, strong, regal, and she was cut down like a common peasant by someone we may have once known. Will anyone remember her? Will Celine? Some pages later. There's a new soldier in our battalion, Gordian. He's an odd fellow, with an accent I can't place, like he'd spent time in the marches. It doesn't matter, in the end. He's been a comfort, listening to me talk about those who died. He also lost friends in Celine's war, and he's tired, like we are. He said a very wise thing. There is no war without soldiers. The Empress can't wage her war if we refuse to fight. Orlais should belong to our legions. Yes, but you can easily replace those soldiers with more people, so. More will come, you know. I think someone saw me. Fine, we're gonna head this way. Seems they've lost track of me. Oh, there's really not much in there, just some looting stuff. What's in this room? Oh. This. Another key fragment. Great. Oh. Loot. And then we'll fight some enemies in this room. There's supposed to be an enemy in this room, but he's not here, so that's fine. He must have left. A servant's letter. Neatly penned note addressed to the villa's former owner. My lord, everything is in order for your departure. I've granted leave to all non-essential staff and arranged transportation for the time you requested. I've taken the liberty of securing the more valuable items in your personal storeroom. I trust you will find everything to your satisfaction. Artem. Okay, that should be it for this. Let's go fight some enemies. Hello. Okay, so some of the enemies, actually most of the enemies, are going to circle around. So that's fun. So I guess we'll just go find them. Got one coming right here. Hello. He's just gonna fight me, so. Okay. Did you guys finish killing everyone else? I guess I should go look. Excuse me, Cole. Either they didn't drop any loot or they just disappeared. But okay. Okay, so now we have the boss of this place. And there's some Red Templars. Maleficent. Here we are.
That seems to be the last of them.
I'm guessing that was the man in charge.
We've struck a blow against the Freemen.
They chose the wrong friends.
Indeed they did. Red Templar orders. A letter bearing the Templar seal. Have a chat with Maleficent. Make sure everything's running smoothly. While there, see if any of his men might wish to volunteer their services in Empress du Lion. We could always use a few more. Be discreet. Maleficent's still useful. I doubt he'd remain so if he thinks we're stealing his soldiers.
Seems we interrupted their meeting with the Templars.
They wanted something. It's still here.
Well, then let's go find it. We just need to find one more key. And then we can get something special. A long walk to Halam Sharal. Only 65 of our group made it to Halam Sharal. Some gave up. Some sickened, especially the little ones. Bandits stalked us. My mother forgive me. I had to steal food. The child fought me for extra scraps of bread. A few days later, I carried her for miles after her legs gave out. She died shivering in my arms. I used to have a master, a mage. He fed me well, never beat me, even taught me how to read so I could do his accounts. But if he had a theory or a spell he wanted to test out, he'd get out his daggers, have the other servants tie me to a post, and carve furrows into my skin. I was so afraid. Every time I was sure I would die. But at worst, I'd collapse, get bandaged up, and lie in bed, too weak to move for days. The other slaves visited me in secret to survey the damage. I'd heal just enough before he needed blood again. That is why I traveled from Vol Dorma to the Dales with nothing but rags on my back. That is why there were 105 of us when we set out, all Elven. That is why I fell to my knees and wept when we crossed through the gates of my new home. A village for my people. Anonymous account of the long walk is told to Brother Pecor of Frelden, circa 140 ancient. There we go. Maleficent's journals. Maleficent kept several journals. This one appears recently written. I don't know what we're doing anymore. Our hearts were pure when we started. I have to wonder if we've lost our way. The Templars are terrifying. When I speak to the Knight Captain, I feel uneasy. There is something unsettling about his eyes and voice. They keep making offers, more shipments to guard, more men to be escorted to their keep. No. No more grousing. I can't let my doubt show. Others take their cue from me. They must stay strong. It's just for a little while longer, then we'll get what we want. We'll be free. Well, it didn't turn out exactly as you planned now, did it? This side? There we are. There's our last piece of the key. The Exalted March on the Dales. The Chantry's story of the Exalted March of the Dales paints a picture of the righteous faithful arrayed against heathen savages. But I have long studied the Dales, and I find the acceptable version of the tale to be a poor one, laden with overt pro-Chantry and pro-human biases. Thus, it is my moral imperative to propose an alternative interpretation, that the Exalted March of the Dales was nothing more than an expansionist ploy hiding behind the mask of faith. It is easy to see on any map how large the Dales are. More importantly, they stand between Orlais and the rest of the south, and would likely have represented a significant obstacle to the Empire's expansion into Ferelden. Naturally, we stood to benefit from propagating the narrative of a hostile, unreasoning people attacking innocent missionaries and making blood sacrifices of good Andrastian babies. The likely truth is that the elves merely wished to maintain sovereignty over lands promised to them by blessed Andraste herself, and the humans showed clear intent to undermine their autonomy. Of course, the elves reacted by becoming increasingly isolationist, which suited the Empire perfectly. Here was a kingdom that spurned diplomatic overtures, and that refused to lend aid during the Second Blight, when the Darkspawn attacked Mont Samard. The Dalish kingdom could not be anything but a dormant threat, one that needed to be crushed before it awoke. Scholars point to the massacre at Red Crossing at the impetus for the Chantry's declaration of an exalted march on the Elven kingdom in the Dales. They conveniently ignore the fact that no one alive truly knows what happened at Red Crossing, or why the elves attacked. Chantry's response to the elven aggression that resulted in the slaughter of hundreds was predictable. But in light of my thesis, perhaps we should re-examine the events of Red Crossing and wonder if the attack was truly unprovoked, or whether it is possible that someone saw benefit in sacrificing an entire village to justify the subjugation of an entire people. From a new perspective on the Exalted March, a pamphlet by an anonymous author, published by the University of Orlais in 912 Dragon. Okay, so we gotta bash that wall in. Read this other note. A letter to Maleficent. Maleficent, I'm sending men to discuss some changes. It's nothing dire. You'll find the demands perfectly reasonable. We're willing to compensate you for any inconvenience. I want our relationship to be mutually beneficial. It's been going so well, each of us with our crusades. See. Yeah, well. Alright, so Cassandra, I need you to bash this wall in so we can get inside this room. Then we can rebuild our
Red
key.
Lyrium.
They must have been smuggling it for the Templars.
Not anymore.
Yes. Maleficent's journal. Maleficent kept several journals. This one details the founding of the Freemen and of the Dales. August and I have established outposts in the Emerald Graves. We are spreading the word to both armies. I'm sick of good or legion men and women dying for someone else's cause. It ends now. Relay should belong to us, the people who defend her borders, who till her fields. If we're to fight and kill for something, let it be that. Several pages later. Templars approached us. They are not the order I knew, but they have offered weapons and gold if we help bring their supplies through the Emerald Graves. If we are to free the Dales from the grasp of the nobility, we need what they have to offer. It's a deal with a demon, but our cause is worthwhile. It was a mistake. Very big one. An official appraisal. A note addressed to the villa's former owner lies next to an unusual device. Lord Morel. I posed a few questions to my contacts in the White Spire, discreetly of course, lest they want the piece for themselves. From what I can gather, the device, rustically dubbed a Lyrium Epperlan, is meant to restore broken runes. They are not widely used. Some suggest that if the rune were affixed to an object, the device could restore the item itself, although I was unable to confirm the truth of this. This is purely academic, as it requires a mage to function. It is nevertheless a rare piece, prized among the collectors of curiosities. I trust you are pleased with the purchase. Sincerely, Emile Fabre, collector and purveyor of unique ephemerae. Ephemerae? Well, anyways. Is it gonna... Oh, here we go. Here we go. And there we are. Now we can go open the door and see what's inside. Alright.
Why have so many things if you never see them?
Yep. Oh, one more thing. Ah, that's where all the stuff is. Alright. So that is it for this place. We are going to head outside and then we will continue on. Apparently I missed a seeing red. That's like right over here. Let's go do that. And then there's a camp nearby that we can set up. And there's also a smuggler letter not too far. So, we're gonna go grab that smuggler letter, we're gonna go set up camp, and then we'll go venture out to gather up the other 2 smuggler letters. Okay, well we got some enemies, so we'll take them out first. I have no healing. This is kind of an issue. So we need to get to that campsite. before we do anything further. Andraste's mercy. Elves were guilty of the greatest sin of turning from the Maker. But we will show them mercy, for that is what Andraste teaches, from a sermon given by Sister Amity at the conclusion of the Exalted March of the Dales. I guess we're gonna take these guys out because they're closer than camp. So, oh boy. Oh, they're weaker. We should be okay then. There we go. Grab that letter. Monthly report, Master Kells. Numbers are fantastic, sir. Trade's booming with all this lyrium showing up. Maybe it's red instead of blue, but people are still buying. That mage we picked up can look into what the color means. He needs to start earning his keep. We have more coin on hand, too. No need to pay off some greasy dwarf since the red stuff isn't from the deep roads. Must be killing them. Someone struck lyrium up here and they're not getting a piece. Fishland.
A note.
Fishland.
It claims this red lyrium's not coming from the deep roads.
Yes, it does. Which, yeah. I just need to grab this quest here.
Andraste guides her to her final rest.
Alright. We can do that another day, probably. So now I need to head over to the camp. Who the hell are you?
Blasted Duane. He got what he deserved.
Okay, I have no idea who you are, but... Cool! Alright, which direction do I have to go? We need to get all the way over here. I think if I just follow this path, it should take me pretty much there, maybe? Hopefully. Without too many issues. I'm gonna skip this rift for now. Figure out which direction. I think I have to go up this way. Should just be up this way, I think. Hopefully. Right, so our camp is right next to a rift, of course. But here it is. On the hill.
Are we going to camp?
Yes, we are, because we are all dead and have no healing. How exciting. So, there we are. Now we are going to head... Which one do we head to now? We have this one here and this one over here. I think we'll go grab this one, head up to this camp, then go grab this one. And this is Cassandra's quest over here. What is this? Okay, that's that one. Then we'll have to go over there at some point. I think we'll probably do a lot of Fairbanks stuff too. Maybe not today, but we'll see. We shall see. So we'll just head over to that camp. Did I say camp? That area for the Smuggler's letter. Grab that quick. There's also this place, Argon's Lodge, which I can't open the door. Barred from the other side. There's a lot of enemies here. So probably clear this out at some point. Maybe we'll clear it out right now. Let's see here. So we're like right here. A lot of enemies over there. We're just gonna... Barred from the other side? Why is it all barred from the other side? Alright, let's see here. So this is a Freemen camp, I'm gonna say. Are all those guys gonna come at me? Better not. No, I think they're staying over at Cassandra. Solus, where are you? Who's attacking you? What is happening? Oh, he's right down here. Okay. You're fine, Cassandra. Oh, there's more coming. The whole freaking herd of them coming out. Why can't I target? Why are they coming after me? Hell no. You can go after someone else.
There must be something here.
Yeah, well, a lot of enemies trying to protect that something. Holy enemies. That was kind of a waste. Oh. I'm like, are we good? Are we not good? Are we holy loot? Guess I'll loot. There's so much. Oh, Freemen orders. Scribbled notes. Get your men out on the roads and hunt down those Inquisition bastards. We're losing the Emerald Graves. Have you forgotten what we're fighting for? Everything we do for our future and for Orlais. I did not want to hit that. An unsigned message. Villa Morel's taken. Maleficent's gone. We're losing our grip. What now? The men are starting to balk, talking about giving up. They probably should, or else they're all gonna die. As I am merciless. I'm just picking up Freeman orders. Like, that's about all I'm picking up. Okay, so there is something somewhere. What? That's just resources. It must have been, up top. I don't know. It's not showing up now. Did I miss something? Oh. Something here, too. And then, over here... I guess I should go in this building here. If there's anything inside. They so kindly opened the door for me. Baelish banner, nice. Oh, is that it? Must have been it. Alright, well then we head to the other building. And invade. Is Cassandra? What is it feeling? Oh, why she's probably not low enough health threshold to automatically use her healing, so. Oh, hi. I probably should back off. Oh, there's a big boy. Chevalier August. Cole's probably gonna die again. He's just being like beat up so bad. It's gonna be okay. I think he's probably used all his healing, but...
It's always remarkable how some will take advantage of chaos to further their own cause.
Indeed. Are we still fighting? A sketch of Chateau Courtyard. I don't know what this is. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. There's so many of them in here. We good? I think we're good. When Samson made this deal, we promised you the Dales, if you could hold them and keep the roads open for our supplies. Too difficult a concept to grasp, I see. Enough of your fumbling. The Red Templars will deal with the Inquisition, Knight Captain Carroll. Carroll? Carl? I don't know. Well, good luck with that. I'm gonna get you all. Is this the door outside? Oh, what's that? It's a door into a room with absolutely nothing. Fascinating. Into a room?
Solus, the dragon Corypheus commands, could it truly be an archdemon?
One assumes that if it were, we would be facing a blight.
So what is it then? A corrupted dragon? Simply another darkspawn?
It is connected to Corypheus. Such a relation goes beyond mere control. It is a bond.
It makes you wonder if that's all the archdemons themselves are, pets to beings who no longer exist.
I would not go as far as that. This dragon is a replica, spawned from a creature who aspires to greatness. No more.
Fascinating. So Corypheus's dragon is not a real dragon. Sir Augustus's messages. Philida, I hope you are well and adjusting. This is now your home. The Imperial Army did not appreciate you. Your Empress used you for her own purposes. Forget her. Remember, you are no deserter. You are free. Your friend, Sir Augustus. Yes, well. You keep telling yourself that. Well, I guess they're free now because they're all dead. Excuse me, Cole. I need to get through. Thank you. Alright. A door. With nothing in it except for another door. Oh, just kidding. Sir Augustus's messages. Augustus, might I remind you, none of us really understand these heathen etchings. We're going as fast as we can. I would add that some of the men are uneasy about the whole thing. You know, the stories of elven curses. This weapon you believe hidden here better be worth it. Gale. Ooh, where is this weapon? And can I have it? Mosaic. There's nothing on this, so I have to go to the other side. Excuse me, guys. I'm stuck. Nope, still not in here. Was outside. In this room? Here we go. Bottles of Thetis, absence. I am aware of how to spell it. This bottling reflects my wish that the current crop of beheaded, self-styled cads would disappear. I preferred La Fée, Verte as spirit, not affectation. Distiller Emeritus Gavon. What? Okay. Alright, well, there was really nothing else here, so we're gonna leave now and go find our smugglers. I think we found them. Got a big boy among them, though. Where are you hiding? There's a lurker somewhere around here. I don't know where he's hiding now, so. Oh, there he is. There we go. Okay. Now. This, thank you. I need to find, here's a letter. New clients to Master Kells. The new client wants double the red lyrium shipped last time. The contact said it was for someone called Samson. I met him during the last trip. Got a Templar feel off him, although the armor he wears doesn't look chantry. Still, his coin's good, and he doesn't preach. Toby.
Another letter on the smugglers, referring to Samson.
This is perfect. The body over here. Torn pages. Nothing to hunt for days. No deer, no hares, nothing. Wenig says we're at least halfway through the forest. He's the only one who's traveled these parts, so we have to take his word. Ugh. Wenig. The minute we get out of here and back to a town, we're ditching this shifty-eyed bastard. It's not just that he's a mage, he's just shifty. He found some herbs, said they would keep the hunger at bay. Shouldn't have listened, but the others thought it a good idea. What did he call it? Ash vine? Doesn't matter. You can't live off vegetables. Real men need real meat to keep the blood up and the humors circulating. Good thing we decided to rest. Feeling dizzy from the lack of proper food. The writing trails off. I'm pretty sure you were, like, killed or something, but, you know, whatever. Oh, I missed this. Okay. Now then, where's my map? We are going to head this way. I'm going to put a waypoint here. And we're going to grab this camp, and then we'll head over this to get our last letter. And we'll see what we do from there. I think this is a way out. Yeah, it's a map travel point, so yeah, let's just start heading back. Here we are at our campsite. See something quest-like before we set up camp. What is this? Map of Elgernon's Bastion. Okay. I don't know where that is either. Let's set up camp. Then we'll go get our last smuggler's letter. Then I think we're gonna take care of Cassandra's quest. And probably talk to Cullen and maybe call it a day. I missed something down there. It's fine. Alright, we're just gonna head over this way, grab this. We'll probably grab this at a later time. Then we're heading this way to get this. We'll see what happens. Oh, go this way.
Inquisitor.
Bye. I'm leaving you. Bye. Oh, what is this? Oh, you have stuff that I can actually take? Well, thank you. I don't need it, but I appreciate it. Another? Yeah, more stuff.
Safe travels.
Again, don't need it, but we'll take it. So thanks. Yes. We might be near the dragon, but I'm not sure. But that is a bear. Hey, great bears. Don't I need great bear pelts or something? Great bears. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't mean to attack you. Oh god, there's trolls too. I may have made a mistake. Oh boy. Yeah, this is not how things were supposed to go.
Hold on, go!
Oh god, there's another troll? Why? Why are there so many trolls? Cole's gonna die. I'm so sorry, Cole. Oh my god, what is happening? This is a mistake. Yeah, Cole's dead. Alright, well. Fine. God, this bear is tanky. Okay, well they're giants, not trolls. But I'm not sure we can do this. Oh! No. Why are you guys coming towards me? Where's the grape Oh god, there's a rhino thing coming in. Can we loot this, please? We might have to leave. Bronto. Brontos. That thing. Oh! Go away! Did I properly loot that? Yeah, we don't need giants. We can just... Oh no. Seriously? Hi. Do you want to fight a giant for us? I'm gonna read this letter. Letters to smugglers, wagon masters. Among the papers taken from the Red Lyrium smugglers in the Dales is a note from the ringleader to his lieutenants. Beware that Red Lyrium. Our mage claims it's much more potent than the blue, like serving brandy in an ale tankard. He said 2 nights later he went crazy, frothing and screaming. We had to lock him in the warehouse. Looks like Lyrium madness, but comes on faster. It's not all bad. Our new client, Samson, has his agents buying anyone who gets sick for gold. When they bought the mage, I asked why. Samson's people said to make something better of him. For what they're paying, he must have something bloody spectacular lined up. Have the men be careful, extra careful around the crates. Tell me if any come down sick. Keep the why to yourselves, Kels.
Another letter mentioning Samson.
Oh,
And
good
papers
God.
with names. Cullen could use this.
Okay, well, I guess we'll kill these guys quick. Giants are coming in. Frickin' Bronto, I think I might accidentally hit it. Ah! We're gonna die. Oh my god, I just need this loot. This loot. How close are we to actually... Who is attacking? Oh, that's soulless. We're not very, very close to killing these things, are we? Oh my god. Yeah, no, I'm thinking we're not gonna do that. Let's go do this quick. Actually, you know what? Let's go grab this camp. And then we'll go. Cause like, we're all dead. Like, literally all dead. So, goodbye giants. I don't want to play anymore.
So, Seeker, your Inquisition grows.
It was never my Inquisition, Solas.
You did the brutal, thankless work of putting the wheels in motion. Do you feel no regret at letting that power pass to another?
I did my part, but the power you describe was never mine to carry. I know myself, and I cannot be the leader we need. Thus, I have no regrets.
You surprise me again, Seeker.
Your opinion of me must be very low for me to surprise you so often.
Not low, but realistic. Very few, however honorable, release power they have won.
Did anyone else see that dragon? I'm gonna grab these landmarks quick. So they don't die in the process. Valis Dalin? Elves have their heroes, just as we do. They honor the Valis Dalin life trees of these legendary figures. Planted in remembrance of those who dedicated their lives to the Dalish kingdom, these trees grew into a mighty wood, a testament to the elves' force at their height. Walk beneath the Valis Dalin with reverence. Remember that each of them once had a name. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genetivi. The Dalish believe Mathelin was the first of the Emerald Knights, and the first to hold Evanira, the Blade of Honor, forged in Halam Shiral, for his hand. Oh, good God. There's so many of them. This might be a mistake. Velis Dalin, Tanalith was a smith and the High Keeper of June. She spent her years rediscovering the arts of Arlathan. Going over here. Do this without dying. Baharel conquered the human city of Montsimard. Montsimard? Whatever. Oh my goodness. Cannot see me. Briathos protected the Dales from human incursion. When humans sent missionaries and Templars, he turned them away. Over here. Sullen was Mathalin's squire. He walked always with a wolf at his side. And there was one over here. The giant fighting the Red Templars. Oh god. Hello. You don't see me. I can't claim this when there's enemies. Alright, well we'll come back for that someday. Which way is the camp? Oh, there's another one. Oh no, there's a river. Across the river. Alright, well, let's go this way. I think I'm in stealth mode. Can I go down this way? Yes, I can. Oh, good god. Everybody's dying. Oh, of course there's a rift too, because why not just add fuel to the fire? Oh boy. Alright. There's an astrarium over here. I'm not gonna do it because I don't feel like doing it. Oh. Probably go down the proper way, not the I feel like falling to my death way. We'll come back for that astrarium someday. There we go. And here we are with our camp. Yay! Now that we're not dead anymore, let's go do Cassandra's quest. Right here. Hopefully we don't suffer too much on the way there. Got a quarry! Oh god. Maybe I can grab this quick. Hey, I got it. Linderane was the last to hold the blade Avenura. With her fell the Dales. The sword was lost. There's two giants. Dalish revere Elnora for her tireless work reviving the magical arts of lost Arlathan. Anything? Cool. Bye. Oh no, I have to go this way. This might be a mistake. I might die. Hopefully I don't, but the rift over there. God, there's rifts everywhere. Toad Harding wasn't lying when she said there's like rifts literally everywhere. There's a landmark here. Where? Gage, please. Name this. Is somebody Well, that's lovely. Guess we're just gonna leave that. And the rift just activated. This place. The death trap. I shouldn't have come here. As I'm not gonna loot that. Hey, is everybody ready? Let's not die.
There! A rogue mage!
Yeah. There's someone else too. Jepler the Unbound. That wasn't too bad. Surprisingly.
Sad that it came to this, but at least it is done.
Indeed it is, yes. Okay. Cassandra. You just have one guy left in Emprise du Lion. I have too much stuff. Okay, we don't need that. I always have too much stuff. And don't I have too much stuff? I take any of this? I don't know if I need it. It's fine. So, if we have a look at our map here, where's Empress Julian? How deep are you? You're not that far. Wait, where's this? I could go complete this. You know what? Let's go. Let's do it. This isn't part of the plan, but it is now. Why not?
Inquisitor.
Hi. Okay. Where? I'm at the starting point. Where am I going? I have to go on the lake? I have to go on the lake. What is this? What is this quest? That's like...
No, I dropped
Wait
it.
here. I'm very
It's
confused.
Gone.
Yeah, we already talked about your ring. Okay. What is this? Is that a note? I see a note. Scribbled note. Rianne, I have a hankering for that Dalish cheese you stalked last year. What happened to it? It's not really Dalish, is it? I asked the last Dalish hunters who came to the village to trade, and they looked at me like I'd grown a tree out of my head. Whatever it is, let me know if you get more. I would give anything for another taste. Denise.
Come, lad. I have dried beans and radishes.
Mistress Polin's records. Records show that Sarnia's granite quarry has been in financial trouble for at least a year. Anselm says the Duchess of Sevren's household has cancelled their order. The Duchess has decided instead to donate the gold set aside for her new fountain to the Empress's war effort. And Anselm won't send a boat to take the merchandise I prepared for him. He says if he can't sell it, it just takes up space in his warehouse. Maybe another trader will take it off my hands. It's some of the finest quality we've pulled in recent years. No new orders. I can't get rid of the blocks meant for the Duchess. No one wants what we offer. Not while the war rages. I've had to close the quarry. I can't pay the workers. Soon they'll leave for the cities. Sarnia will die. Hi.
Ah, the Inquisition.
Hi. That was hi. I don't know what happened, but that was kind.
That was generous of you.
I do what I can. I am partly to blame for all this. The Red Templars are here because, fool that I am, I sold them my family's quarry. They've taken every worker. We haven't seen them in weeks. And it's not enough. They keep coming, taking more people. And there's nothing I can do to stop them.
Investigate. You helped the Red Templars?
How could you have sold land to the Red Templars?
I didn't know. I swear by Andras's buyer, they look like knights, chevaliers. Such pretty speeches. They said they would reopen the quarry, bring employment and trade back to Sanya. We'd been struggling since the war began. How could I refuse? It was good for a time. People went to work, they were paid. Then they stopped coming home. After that, the Red Templars stopped pretending.
They take workers?
What do you mean the Red Templars take workers?
People just disappear. First those who worked the quarry, then they took people from their homes. I don't know why. I just prayed they'd leave me and my family alone.
Leave. Okay. Now, got another quest. Well, that's cool. I think we have to go this way.
There she is. It was like going to sleep.
What? What are we talking about exactly? That, maybe? A tower? Well, anyways. I need to be here because there's some enemies.
This is one of the mages I spoke of.
Yes? Oh! Oh! That is level 19. Well, we'll try it. I might die. Horrible, horrible death, but we'll try it. If I can take out the two rebel mages first. Then we can get rid of the other guy. Hopefully. Safely. Well, this isn't too bad so far. Actually thought this was gonna be worse. Whew. Cole's dying though, so... Oh my god.
It's over. Thank you for bringing us here.
You're welcome. Yeah, I have too much stuff again. Alright, what is this? Cole.
Did you want it open?
Yes, come here. Well, now I have to walk. Please open this door, Cole. Oh, don't run away. There's also a new quest somewhere. Stuck on the stairs, what the heck? Alright, I gotta get rid of some stuff. Oh boy. Early intelligible scrawl. They say you shouldn't bring home girls you find near Fade Rifts, but they don't know I saved Colette. She came from a cold, empty place. No one cared about her. Now she's here, and we'll be together forever. She's all I ever wanted. I know she loves me. I feel her love in everything she does to me. Even when it hurts. Especially when it hurts. I've never been happier. Okay. I mean... You do you, sir. Or ma'am. I don't know who you were. Whatever makes you happy, I guess. Right. So there's still a quest thingy. I just fall. Okay, well, I kind of died, but that's fine. There's a thing over here. Ooh. The logging stand. Like this, thank you. And some stuff to read. The hunt. Day 1. Tracked her to the edge of Highgrove. I know she's here. Somewhere. I can sense it. Day 2. Gave me the slip. She's cunning. Hunter and hunted. Round and round in circles. It's a game. A dance. A ritual. It wouldn't be the same without it. Day 4. Tracks head to the ruins. She might be resting. I need the element of surprise. Leave everything unnecessary behind. Go in light and quick. She's not going to get away. Not this time. Well. All right. Anything important I need to loot here? No. I don't know what that was about, but... Ah, find the ruins. Cool. Well, we need to go talk to Cullen, so we're gonna head back to Skyhold. Cassandra. Hi.
Planning troop movements now.
I'm trying to imagine what it will look like when we're done. All of this once belonged to the Tevinter Imperium. Andraste changed that, as did the Blights. As for what will come next, I cannot guess the Maker's plan.
We make things better.
We make the world a better place.
Because everyone agrees on what better means. I know I want a world where people trust the Chantry and that trust is respected. I want to respect tradition, but not fear change. I want to right past wrongs, but not avenge them. And I have no idea if my wanting these things makes any of them right.
Those are admirable
Even if they're
goals.
not right, they're certainly admirable.
Some would disagree. They would call it heresy.
That didn't sound like the ravings of a heretic, Cassandra.
Perhaps not. But it takes precious little effort to paint even an act of compassion as damaging. Tell me, what guides you? You make decisions that shake the world, yet always seem so assured. I wish I had your confidence.
You admire me?
You almost sound like you admire me.
I absolutely do. I may not always agree with your decisions, but how many could do what you have done? You were a prisoner, accused and reviled, yet you've emerged from every trial victorious. The Maker's grace does not make you immortal. You live or die by your own hand. That is worthy of admiration.
Aw. Sandra. I do what must be done.
I do what must be done. What other choice is there?
The demands of the moment.
Exactly.
Think of it. Like Andraste long ago, once again the fate of Thedas will be determined by a woman. It makes me proud to know you.
Aw, Cassandra. I hope we're friends.
I hope we can call each other friends.
I hope so too. We still have a long road to travel, Inquisitor. Wherever it takes us, I'm glad you're here.
Aw, Cassandra. I'm glad you're here too. Is there anything else? Oh, I love this one.
Good book.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you embarrassed?
Wait, are you blushing?
What would I have to blush about?
You tell me.
It's of no interest to you, I'm certain. It's a book.
I can see that.
It's one of Varric's tales. Swords and Shields, the latest chapter.
You don't need to hide it.
So you like to read? What's wrong with that?
It's frivolous. There are more important things for me to do.
That's just her favorite.
Nobody asked you, Tevinter.
I couldn't finish the last one you lent me. I actually feel dumber for having tried.
Oh my goodness.
It's literature. Smutty literature. Whatever you do, don't tell Varric.
I'm gonna tell Varric. He'd be pleased.
Why not? I think Varric would be pleased to have another fan.
Pleased? Yes, that's one word for it. They're terrible. And magnificent. And this one ends in a cliffhanger. I know Varric is working on the next. He must be. You could ask him to finish it. Command him to... Pretend you don't know this about me.
Oh, I love her. She's adorable. I'm gonna tell Varric. Anything else?
Hello again.
Oh, God. So you're romantic.
So, that book you were reading?
Yes, what of it?
So under that taciturn shell beats a true romantic heart?
Why must it be an accusation? Romance is not the sole province of dithering ladies in frilly dresses. It is passion. It is being swept away by the pursuit of an ideal. What is not to like about that?
Oh my God. I like that you like it.
Don't get me wrong. I like this side of you.
She's so adorable.
I don't swoon.
Swoon.
I meant the passion.
Oh, well that's not so bad then. I trust all is well.
Tell me about yourself.
I have some more questions.
As you wish.
Oh, what happened to your brother?
Tell me about your brother.
Anthony was older than I,
We get
a
to know.
dragon hunter, who showed what a Pentagast could truly be. I idolized him. I wanted to hunt dragons as he did, even though our uncle forbade it. Anthony promised to train me in secret. We would hunt together one day, brother and sister, vanquishing the beasts of old. And then he died on me.
Oh. That's awful.
That sounds really awful.
It was the end of everything I knew. A group of apostates wanted dragon blood, and wanted Anthony to get it for them. He refused, and they killed him for it.
Oh.
In front of me. I begged the Chantry to let me become a Templar. Instead, they sent me to the Seekers. It took many years to let go of my drive for vengeance.
I understand.
I think I understand how you felt.
At times I could not breathe. The rage nearly choked me. I sometimes wonder how different my life would be if Anthony was still alive. Would I be a dragon hunter? Married to some noble fool, a mother of 3? I cannot say. I take solace in believing the Maker has a plan, but he is not always kind.
That's all for now.
I'll let you get back to work.
Aw, I guess I should check in with, like, all the companions. Creme de la creme.
Your worship.
Hello. Tell me about the Chargers.
Can we talk about the Bull's charges?
Certainly. What can I tell you?
Tell me you have an interesting job.
Have you had any other interesting jobs?
We had these villagers pay us with rice one time. Should have seen the chief's face. Him and me and 5 guys defending the town from 50 bandits, and they pay us in bags of rice. Chief always took money up front after that. He also learned how to make this rice pudding dessert. Looks awful, but it's pretty good.
We'll talk later.
Aw. Well, you got anything to say?
What's going on?
No, you don't.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
That was, yes, a very in-depth conversation about absolutely nothing.
Her gracious lady bits.
Is your group still active?
Is your network of contacts still active after what happened?
After Lord Arsehole and Vishal? Of course. He may have killed people, but that just means there's more who hate him. It's crap that he killed people, though. They were just trying to stand up a little.
Do your pranks achieve much?
We annoyed some nobles. Does that really help all that much?
I feel like we had this conversation
For
before.
one, you seem happy enough about that. I don't get what's so hard to understand. Your stuff works the same. Your Inquisition, I mean. Punch a bully, people like you. Do it because they asked, or let them think they asked. They like it even more. It's inspiring, even if it sometimes goes tits up and they take a hit back. You know, like Haven.
Yeah. How are you still alive? How are you still alive?
It must have gone wrong before. How many times have you almost died?
What fight were you in? We didn't almost die. Besides, I only have to start these punch-ups.
What do you mean? You killed Harmond.
Sure, sometimes I plonk one, but you know what it takes to be a noble? Everyone says, he's a noble. That's all a title is. So I slap someone, make them look stupid for just a second. All of a sudden, he doesn't look so nobly or scary. Maybe the servants rebel, whatever. But know what really gets them? Other nobles. They blame the slappee for being slapped. Their shit's like that. So it's backwards inspiration. Sort of. Still works like yours does.
I suppose. That's actually a fair point.
I get it. Kind of. We just don't think of what you do as that kind of inspiration.
Well, we should take a good hard look at where our people come from. All the same people. At least my baddies are understandable. No kicking in the sky there.
We'll talk another time.
It's all good, isn't it?
Yeah, okay. I guess there's really not much for Sarah. If Cole has anything to say?
I'm pleased to hear it.
I'm here.
Have we heard any
So,
more odd things
Cole.
he's done? Hoarding. You stole cheese and mint.
Someone stole an entire cheese.
Mice like cheese?
Do mice also like bowls of crushed mint?
That was for the cats.
You're making the cats play.
So the cheese lures the mice, and the mice lure the cats, and then they smell the mint.
Mint makes the cats dance and play.
Oh, okay. We don't have. Okay. Well, I don't think we have any of
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
the rest of the dagger one yet, so we'll just not worry about that. Okay, Cullen, let's chat.
The smugglers we interrogated gave up the Red Templars' main source of red lyrium, Inquisitor. It's
Awesome.
located in the Dales, near a town called Sarnia. Destroying the mine there will cripple Samson's operations.
Well done.
Excellent work, Commander. I'll investigate the mine.
Destroying the Red Templars' source of lyrium will be a loss Samson won't soon forget.
Indeed. Okay, Cullen, anything else to discuss?
Did you need something?
Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
Creating Inquisition footholds outside Skyhold has strengthened our reputation. People view us as a stabilizing force. We've received a number of recruits eager to pledge themselves to our cause.
Cool.
That's all for now.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
Indeed, I have lots to do. Like, telling Varric how much Cassandra loves his book.
Questions.
Tell me about the Imperium?
I'd like to ask you about Tevinter.
Popular topic. Anything specific?
Corypheus was a magister. Oh.
Corypheus is a figure out of Tevinter history. He was a magister.
Yes, but that was a different time. The Imperium's power was at its peak then. The Civil War had ended. The Magisterium was united, its armies scooping up bits of Thedas like candy. The Magisters who entered the Black City. It was a demonstration of how exceptional Tevinter had become.
But who were they?
No one knows. There's no record of a Magister named Corypheus. All this happened 1400 years ago, before the Blight nearly wiped us out. There are no records. Today, people half believe it's all just a story. That's what I believed.
But it's not a story.
We have evidence the story is very much real.
But not who Corypheus is. If he even remembers. There used to be families who claimed some of those Magisters as their own. That stopped when the Chantry appeared. Then it was shameful, and the families distanced themselves from the tale. All we know is that some men and women entered the Black City looking for the old gods. What did they find? According to Corypheus, nothing. And only he could tell us more.
That's it.
That's all I wanted to know.
Fair enough.
That's enough.
I should go.
Here I thought we were just getting to the good part.
Yeah, a shame I have to leave you, Dorian. Hey, Berg.
Need something? Or are you just here to admire the dwarf?
Well, Cassandra wants a book.
Cassandra is waiting for the next issue of Swords and Shields.
I must have heard that wrong. It sounded like you just said that Cassandra read my...
She's a big fan.
She's a pretty big fan, in fact.
Are we talking about the same Cassandra? Tall, grumpy seeker, like stabbing things? Wait, did you say the romance serial? Oh, she'll be waiting for a while then. I haven't finished it and wasn't planning to.
Aw.
That book is easily the worst I've ever written. The last issue barely sold enough to pay for the ink.
Cassandra seems to like it.
Well, Cassandra seems to be hooked on it.
And I honestly thought a hole in the sky was the weirdest thing that could happen. So, you want me to finish writing the latest issue of my worst serial for Cassandra?
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a terrible idea. I have to do it. On one condition. I get to be there when you give her the book.
Fine. She's gonna kill me, but that's fine.
I'll get to work then. You know, the fact that the book is terrible just makes it more worthwhile somehow. Something you wanted to talk about?
Anything. I think that's about it.
Carry on.
Oh my god. Okay. What is this? Oh yeah, I upgraded my garden. Oh, I can give it to her now. Okay, we're gonna go give her. Go give her the latest issue. Hi, Cassandra.
What have you done now?
I get it, Seeker. You're still sore after our spat.
I'm not a child, Varric. Do not suggest I'm without reason.
A peace offering. The next chapter of Swords and Shields. I hear you're a fan.
This is your doing.
It is, yeah. I hope you'd like it.
I was hoping you'd be happy about it.
Well, if you're not interested, you're not interested. Still needs editing anyhow.
Wait!
You're probably wondering what happens to the Knight Captain after the last chapter.
Nothing should happen to her. She was falsely accused.
Well, it turns out the guardsman...
Don't tell me!
This is the part where you thank the Inquisitor. I don't normally give sneak peeks, after all.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank Varric.
Varric's the one you should be thanking.
I am but a humble servant to my loyal readers.
I wonder if I have time to read the first part.
Don't forget to tell all your friends, if you have any.
Varric.
Completely worth it.
Yep. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning.
It wasn't so bad today. The cook was in a jolly mood. She didn't shout at all, even when I dropped the ladle.
I think that's part of Cole's. The cat one. Oh, here we go. You actually have to upgrade. So when you... Okay, so we did a requisition to upgrade our garden, and now we can upgrade it to either a chantry garden or an herb garden. The chantry garden upgrades the garden to a chantry, bringing hope to all who seek it, a functional upgrade that brings a potential resource gain from the inspired, including gold from ties. Or an herb garden upgrades the garden by committing the space to simple greenery and cultivation, a functional change that allows more herbs to be harvested. I'm going for the herb garden. Skyhold Garden. Where wither grows the simple scent of sprigs anew in furrowed soil. For on the vine are yours and mine, a bounty blessed by honest toil. Though brave in war and ways we are, and wandered thus in victory, it's on the vine where yours and mine are graced with health and history. In home and hearth and battlefield our sustenance is common health. If on the vine are yours and mine, and always there we are compelled. Returning home is not retreat, when home is why we fight at all, and on the vine is yours and mine, entreating in our heart the call. So of the boons you cannot buy, there are but two we're certain of, not on the vine of yours or mine, is first the cost of truest love. And that denied a purchase price, we turn our gazes to what's in hand, and of the vine are yours and mine, total from our own land. From a garden's grace, songs of the field collected by Meriden Halewell. What is this? Patron of the Arts Song Collector. I have no idea. Basically, we have pots, and now we have more pots. So. Well, I think this is where we're going to leave this video. Next time, we will probably continue on with Before the Dawn, so that we can weaken Samson for the future. Very important. But until then, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!